most people don't really deserve a treat, in a sense of they don't deserve a reward. And that can sound very discouraging, but what I mean is, when the people who have done zero effort in their life to change, right, when the people who live off of instant gratification and instant rewards, they have accomplished nothing to deserve a reward. And what I mean by reward is eating the junk food that you like, eating the sweets that you like, enjoying a video game, enjoying something that is quick release and instant. The people who have actually put in the hard work and have succeeded, right? I'm not saying who are putting in the hard work and haven't succeeded, the ones who have succeeded, right? Hamza, Andrew Tate, all the multi-billionaires and billionaires, they can play video games, right? They can do the occasional bad habit here and there because they have succeeded. They deserve the reward. Now, when you see Elon Musk smoking weed and you have all these losers on Reddit, and they're all saying, oh, Elon Musk smokes weed, so it can't be bad for you. For 100%, you don't even have 1/100th of what Elon Musk has. Not 1,000th, not 1/10,000th of what he has. So you can't even begin to formulate the argument that you deserve to smoke weed as well. When all you do is smoke weed, eat shit, don't work out, play video games all day, learn no new knowledge that they, no new skill practice at all, you don't deserve any treats. But when you are trying your ass off, right, and you delay all these sweets and accomplishments and returns, you delay all of this gratification, delay to the future, play video games when you are successful. And I can say that when you succeed, in my opinion, you are allowed to indulge in those things. But as of right now, when you have done nothing, same with me, I have accomplished nothing right now. I am trying to accomplish something. When you have accomplished nothing as of now, you don't deserve any rewards, any treats. And this is consistent for every sort of form of accomplishment, right? If you're trying to quit an addiction, right? You're trying to quit an addiction, it's going to take you, let's say, a 12-week timeline. You sparse it out, right? Do you give yourself rewards from the beginning until the end? Or do you give yourself a reward once every week that's very minute and inconsequential, but is a small motivation boost to stay consistent? But there's a difference with this example that I mean, right? With consistently playing video games when you haven't accomplished anything, you're not attempting anything. And unless you are genuinely putting in hard work and good effort, you don't deserve it. So many people nowadays you'll see who do the bare minimum, we'll say they unwind by playing video games. They remove mental strain by adding on more mental strain. Good stress is the same as bad stress. When you're stressed out because of a bad financial situation, you're still stressed out when you play video games. What I mean by stress is not the modern definition of stress, it is the scientific one. You are stressed because video games will stress the mind. They release dopamine, and that's still a form of mental stress and mental exhaustion. You're still performing something, doing a task. Now imagine this, you go from bad stress to good stress, back to bad stress, back to good stress. When does your mind truly rest in the middle, right? When do you truly rest? Where is your bottom line? Where is your baseline? For most people, they couldn't even give you an answer to when was the last time they turned off their phone and their TV and they just sat and stared at a wall for 5 minutes. And of course, it is a meaningless action to most people nowadays, because most people even give themselves the time to think, the time to process thoughts. They don't think alone, right? Let alone with people. And what we don't realize is, when you think with people, right? When you remove all that external bullshit, all those rewards, right? And you go out with like-minded people, and you think with them, right? You start thinking cooperatively as a group. You produce compoundly better results. 3 plus 3 plus 3, right? If all these people single thoughts were added up together and they all had a value of 3, you get 9. But these 3 people multiply their results, all right? 3 times 3 times 3. All those values multiplied together, you get 27. 9 versus 27, 3 times the result. And with some people's, it could be a hierarchy. Some people's thoughts are up to a 10. Some people, when they speak or think, their thoughts have such a high value, I can give it a 10. Some people's thoughts are not so much, they're still a 2. But here's the difference. Add someone who's inexperienced, who has no knowledge on a topic, with somebody who's a lot of experience, and you'll get different viewpoints that collide and boost you up together. Now imagine both these people did one day of work and they're like, oh, let me treat myself. Let me go play 5 hours of a video game. There's nothing wrong with it. It won't dull me out. You are pushing such unreasonable rewards onto yourself. Why don't you reward yourself with a more enjoyable meal, a higher calorie but still healthy meal? Why not eat more to I guess in a sense of reward? Why not give yourself small boosts of motivation, small inconsequential boosts, right? Spend more time with your family as a reward. Think to yourself, okay, I succeeded this week. I might take a day off from work or a lecture that I don't really need to attend. I can spend more time with family. That you need to sparse out rewards properly. What I mean is every time you accomplish something within a week or two, give yourself a very minor reward, something you wouldn't really think about, like a $10 coupon. You're like, I don't really need this, right? Or like, for example, once every 3 to 4 weeks, order out from a restaurant and think to yourself, okay, why not this week I've done enough progress. For one day I can eat a bad meal and then keep on with my progress, my steady progress. But if you're the type of person who is every day repeating the same meaningless tasks, right? Repeating the same horrible tasks, you're always cheating yourself, always rewarding yourself, you have no baseline, you're going to destine yourself for failure. Remember, instant gratification versus delayed gratification. We don't want to be the people who think alone, who have no reward system in their life, who have no times in their life for just designated grinding, studying, working out, eating healthy, acquiring knowledge, mindsets, mindfulness, reading more, watching more documentaries that are useful, studying more useful information, right? Or just general information. Applied behavioral thinking, vital behavioral thinking, right? Influencing yourself and others, social influence. So many different topics we get into, but when you are consuming all this garbage every day, constant stimulus, bad or good, right? You don't deserve any rewards. You don't deserve any treats that you think you might need, right? Somebody who's been working out for 1 week, right? For the first time in their life for 1 week, they can have a small bit of a chocolate bar. It will motivate them to the next bit, right? For the next week. But somebody who's never worked out and he eats bars and bars and bars, and some people who have worked out for 2 or 3 weeks, right? But then they think to themselves they deserve a crucial reward, right? These two same people are going to undermine their own efforts and they're going to kill themselves like that. You're losing out on effort that you've made, you're losing out on progress, you're substituting it for huge rewards. Give yourself a small reward, sparse it out, and congratulate yourself for the hard work you've put in. Comfort challenge, right? You've done some good work this week, right? Reward yourself with a small, meaningless thing that wouldn't make much sense to you, right? Usually, right? And it's like either watch like a movie, right? Have a small bar of chocolate. Go out for a walk if you even enjoy that, right? Go out for a walk, check out the scenery around you, and have it be that small motivational boost that you look forward to. Take care.